Hello everyone, this video is for week 9, topic 9, part 1, logarithmic functions, equations, and inequalities. And this topic can be found on your modules on pages 122 to 124. For the lesson outline, we have definition and examples of logarithmic functions, logarithmic equations, and logarithmic inequalities. So let us start with this. Observe. What is the similarity and difference? So you are given these three. Logarithm of x minus 2 to the base 3 is equal to 5. ln x is greater than or equal to 9. And y is equal to negative logarithm of x to the base 1/2. So what do you think are the similarities and differences of these three? So I'll be giving you time to list all your observations, and we will be discussing that later. You can pause this video. Okay, so let us discuss your observations. First, 1, 2, and 3 involve expressions with logarithms. Okay, so all these three involve expressions with logarithms. Second, 1 and 2 involve only one variable, but 3 expresses relationship between two variables. So for numbers 1 and 2, we have only one variable x, while for 3, it involves relationship between variables y and x. And the last one, we have 1 and 3 involve an equality. Okay, 1 and 3 involve equality, but number 2 involves inequality. So we have greater than or equal to. Okay, so these are some of our observations. So out of that activity, we will now be defining these three: logarithmic equation, logarithmic inequality, and logarithmic functions. And later, I'll be giving an example of each. So let us start with logarithmic equation. It is an equation involving logarithms. So an example of that is logarithm of 2 to the base x is equal to 4. So first, it involves logarithm, and we have an equal sign. It only involves one variable. Okay, so that is logarithmic equation. Second is logarithmic inequality. It is an inequality involving logarithms. An example of that is ln x squared is greater than ln x quantity squared. So this one involves logarithms, and we have the sign inequality sign greater than, and it only involves one variable, which is x. So that is logarithmic inequality. And the last one, we have logarithmic function. A function of the form f of x is equal to logarithm of x to the base b, where b is greater than 0 and b is not equal to 1. So an example of this is f of x is equal to logarithm of x to the base 3. So if you can see, this is a function. It involves two variables, x and y, or f of x, and it uses equal sign. Okay, so that is an example of logarithmic function. So let us now discuss whether the given is a logarithmic equation, a logarithmic inequality, or a logarithmic function. Number 1, logarithm of x minus 2 to the base 3 is equal to 5. So this one involves equality. We use equal sign. It involves logarithm. So it could be logarithmic equation or logarithmic function. But it only involves one variable. So therefore this is logarithmic equation. The second one, we have L and X is equal or greater than 9. So first, it involves logarithm. It involves inequality sign, and it only involves one variable. So therefore, it is logarithmic inequality. And the last one, we have y is equal to negative logarithm of x to the base 1/2. So first, it involves logarithm. It involves equality, or it uses equal sign, and it expresses the relationship between two variables x and y. So therefore, number 3 is a logarithmic function. Okay? So for this video, we have discussed the definition of logarithmic functions, logarithmic equations, and logarithmic inequalities. We have also discussed some of the examples of each. Okay, so I hope you have learned something from this video. Thank you very much.